Tech to keep you warm in the great outdoors. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Gobi Heat is CEO Jaye Genung. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Fred. Thanks for having us on.
Great to see you again. Now, let's start out with the story for those who've missed you before, the background about Gobi Heat.
Yeah, I started Gobi Heat in 2016. I had been gifted a competitor's jacket and thought that it was, a good basic idea, but a poor execution, and got going and got thinking and tinkering and started with our first heated jacket in 2016. And now I think it's fair to say that we've got quite a substantial offering that now goes beyond heated jackets. What we like to say is we heat head to toe. That means we've got hats, socks, gloves, base layers, jackets, all the accessories and batteries that go with it. But we've also expanded outside of that. We have heated seating now, heated hammock that we'll talk more about in a moment, and a heated blanket that's portable. So you can take it, you can plug it into your car, you can plug it into the wall, but you can also just have it sitting outside by the campfire. So it's a very versatile product. So we've definitely
cool.
over the years kind of expanded outside of jackets.
Right. And one of the things that you've done, now you said you looked at competitors, et cetera, and there is competition out there.
Sure.
But what have you tried to do to really distinguish Gobi Heat that your customers think of when they buy your products?
Yeah, it's a great question. So what we do at Gobi Heat is we really think about the individual who's actually putting on the product. What is their experience? What are their pain points? What could we do to make that experience better? What can we do to give them a product that will allow them to say yes to the experience? I found that I was saying no to a lot of outdoor experiences because I feel the cold perhaps more acutely than most. And so we're looking to enable people to say yes. Maybe it's yes to that outdoor job that pays really well. And that's our workwear line, our heated workwear line. Maybe it's yes to going to see the grandchildren's soccer game with the heated chair. The list goes on, but we're really thinking about those individual use cases. And then we really indulge ourselves with attention to detail. What should the electroplating finish be on the zipper? We're really paying attention to the details. And I think that, along with our small form factor battery, is what is setting Gobi Heat apart.
And now, as you mentioned, these other products, you've got the Eclipse heated hammock. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the Eclipse heated hammock's one of my favorites. I actually have one here, but it's all bound up, but you can kind of see. So this is our Eclipse heated hammock right here. And what is great about it is that it's a 3-zone heated hammock, but it's not your typical hammock. It's portable. You take it anywhere, and we've all seen those, right? Anytime camping, those are pretty ubiquitous now, with the straps that you can just hook up between the two trees. Ours has a 3-zone heating system. It also has a mosquito net over it. So imagine it's a little chilly fall night, but you're looking up at the stars there, not worrying about any of the bugs. It also has a rain fly layer that you can zip onto it. And then it also has a line that runs like a spine down the middle, and it's got pockets. So you hang your flashlight, maybe your pocket knife or cell phone, and that can slide down or up towards you as you need it. So it's really, in a pinch, if you had one of these with you and you got caught out in some weather, it's almost like a portable mini tent there that's heated. So I'm very excited about it. I think it's a really great addition to what we've been doing here.
Now, do you use multiple batteries for the different zones?
No, it's one battery, and I can show you that here. This is a 20,000 mAh USB-C battery, comes with it, sits in a pocket just inside, so you can turn it on and off on the inside. So if you're getting a little warm, getting a little cold, you can adjust it without unzipping and getting back out of the hammock. And
that will operate, and I know it's going to depend on the temperature outside and temperature setting on this, but how long might it typically last, the heat that you'd want
So
to
if you have it on low, again, you're right. You make a very good point. If it's 40 degrees versus minus 20, you're going to have a different experience, right? That's just thermodynamics. But typically you're on low, you're going to see about 8 hours usage.
So it should get you through the night.
It should get you through the night. And of course, if you think, I'm going to go 3 days backpacking, take my hammock with you, we obviously sell extra batteries, so you can just pack in extra batteries and away you go.
Excellent. Really, really a nice product. You've also had heated chairs on the market. Tell us about that.
Yes. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we launched the Terrain heated camping chair. It's a 2-zone heated camping chair that runs off of our standard 65 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt battery. We've seen this really take off, not only in the camping, but the youth sports market a lot. So there's a lot of moms and grandparents and what have you out there sitting at soccer games in the spring in Montana. And these we hear this phrase a lot, that the Terrain heated camping chair is a game changer. What we also heard, and we try to listen very intently to our customers, is yes, but you can't use it on the stands, right? On the when you've got the metal stands. So what we've come out with, and this will be a little awkward to show on a laptop, but we have our it's our Vantage heated stadium seat. So no more chili buns on those cold steel stadium seats.
Wow, I've had that experience. That sounds
Yes.
terrific.
Yes, and on top of that, we also, like I said, the blanket is really great for those youth sports or those outdoor spectator events. You just you sit on the chair, you throw your blanket over you, and you could sit there all day.
And how much heat will you get from a blanket like that?
The blanket goes up to 141 degrees on high, and it's a 3-zone system also.
Wow, that's terrific. You could actually keep your lunch or dinner under there too.
Yeah. Hey, product idea.
That sounds terrific. So, and that's called the Zen heated blanket?
That is the Zen heated blanket. We just recently added another color. It's pine. It's actually the same color as the hammock. So if you wanted to get a hammock and a matching blanket, you'd be pretty dang toasty inside that hammock. But that pine color is selling very, very well right now.
For years, companies who've sold hammocks have also sold, for want of a better word, liners for the bottom of a hammock so that you wouldn't freeze, because even in the summer, the air beneath you can get pretty chilly.
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely.
This eliminates the need for that, I guess.
Yeah, it does eliminate. I mean, that laying in a hammock personally is one of the great joys in life. Laying there, but maybe it's the mosquitoes that are bugging you. Maybe it's a little too chilly and you end up just getting uncomfortable and taking off. So we were seeking to make that hammock experience really customizable. Are there bugs? Is there rain? Is there wind? Is it cold? Right. And so we're seeking to solve as many of those issues as we could.
And the tricky part is to do that and still be comfortable. Because
Yes.
we are talking about electronics in here.
We are absolutely. And so we have a very low profile design to our heat zones. And so I would say you would have a harder time finding the heat zone when it was turned off than you would being bothered by it being there, because they are quite discreet.
And the same is true for the clothing that you sell.
Yes,
making
absolutely.
it comfortable, and all the other aspect of this is to make it durable as well.
Yes.
We've always been impressed with what you've done.
Thank you.
In terms of building quality in here, that these are going to last more than one or two cold seasons.
Yeah, and that is, thank you for recognizing that, because that is something that we really pay attention to. And my engineers would attest to my stubbornness when it comes to quality, safety, durability. I'm not looking to put the Gobi name on any products that don't earn it. And we're really passionate about putting out really great gear for people to be out there and say yes to the experience. And you know, we get stories every year. We got a story from a gentleman who went hunting on an island, and he had his dune heated vest with him, and the tide came in and he ended up stranded on the island. And his words were, "We saved his life." We've had people with circulatory issues buy our glove liners and say, "Hey, the doctor says that, you know, I don't have to have my fingertip amputated anymore." So we live for that stuff. We just love those stories. And so we want to hear about, hey, I'm out walking my dog again. I got to go to my grandson's soccer game. All of that allows us to know that we are meeting our mission of getting people to be able to say yes to experiences and not hiding from the cold.
Terrific. And the website for more info and to maybe purchase is gobiheat.com?
That's correct.
GOBI heat.com. Jaye Genung, congratulations on all of the innovations, and thanks for spending time with us.
Thanks, Fred.